欢迎来到全世界最容易使用的货运保险平台。第一步就是登录这个线上货运保险平台，请你在 wis.nsure.net 输入您的用户名称，然后再输入您的密码。如果万一登录不成功，也不用担心。您可以在 customercare@worldinsuranceagency.com 联系我们。如果您不知道您自己的用户名称或密码，或者还没取的，也可以按照刚才的电邮地址跟我们联系。
Control, this is Agent Venture. I need to get to floor 88 to find the CEO's vault. I'm outside reception. I see two possible points of entry. The first, the main elevators. The concierge has access to floor 88, but only for official visitors. I can't approach the desk myself, but one of you could call ahead. The other option, the trade elevators. I'm not sure where they are. Nav would have to guide me. Control, which route should I take? Good day, Control. This is Dispatch speaking. Boy, am I glad to have you all on board. Are you ready to save the world from an evil corporation? Have you determined who will be your hacker, navigator, researcher, and communicator?
I have your communicator, Agent C. Good luck getting your agent out without it. They are as good as dead. It's only a matter of time before the sharks devour them. You might be thinking, what if we can stop those sharks? I don't rely on weak flesh alone. The mecha shark also guards those tanks. My third greatest invention. It will tear your agent to shreds. 기장입니다. 당황하거나 불안해하실 필요 없습니다. 이 비행기가 안전하게 착륙하는 세상도 많거든요. 우리가 살아남은 세계엔 그런 의식적인 경험들만 존재하죠. 그러니까 비행기 추락사고로 죽는 건 불가능합니다. 생존만 생각하면 돼요. 어떤 세계에선 우린 흉내만 내죠. 모두 승객 역할을 하면서. 하지만 이 세계에선 우리 모두 비행기에 타고 있어요. 공기가 왠지 탁하다는 상상을 해봐요. 맑은 공기가 모자라. 결국 모두 숨이 막히거나 또 가스를 마시거나 그런 세계가 하나 있고, 혹은 기체에 구멍이 나고 우리 모두 거기로 빨려 나가거나, 아니면 내가 비행기를 몰고 바다로 추락하는 계획을 세우고 있거나.
蘭蘭過來幫爸爸換啦。
乖妹仔，點識打？
我玩過。
請
平時有冇同啲朋友仔一齊玩啊？
No, not really.
蘭蘭玩得幾好喎，不如揾日請佢哋嚟教識佢哋。
點教啊？淨係識得碰。
碰食
嗱，睇下成手碰，唔識睇中文，想食其他糊都唔得啦。
Okay, you keep playing that. I'm going to go help in the kitchen.
食飯啦。
こんにちは。
聞こえていますか？ちょっと不変わりな私を許してください。長い間、自分の声が聞こえる人とちゃんとに話したことがなかったもので、正確に言うと25年ぶりです。私たちは子供たちに大人になればわかるよと言って仕事して結婚して子供を持ってと言います。普通の人になるように男性や女性のあるべき姿になるようにというのです。私たちは答えを知らないので答えることを拒否します。私たちは自分たちが普通ではないことを社会に知られるのが怖いのです。だから皆のように行動する。皆のように歩き、皆のように話すのです。
It is fundamental as a basketball team that you understand this. On any given night, you can beat anyone. But on any given night, anyone can beat you. There are no guarantees. There are, however, two things you can do to greatly increase your chances of winning. The two E's: effort and execution. You outplay the other team every single possession. You run at both ends of the floor as fast as possible. You box out every single time a shot is taken. Effort. You make the right play. Every offensive possession, you get the best shot possible. On defense, you make the other team work for 24 seconds. Communicate, rotate, rebound, push the ball. Make every possession count. Execution. Mamba on three. My favorite person is Kobe Bryant. He woke up to train at 4:30 in the morning every day. He would stay in the gym until he made 2,000 jump shots. He made us all believe that with hard work and dedication, we can succeed at anything. Now that he's gone, he lives on in each and every one of us.
저기요, 손님! 그거 제 카드인데요. 저기요, 손님! 그거 제 카드인데요. 저기요, 손님! 그거 제 카드인데요.
이 집 어딘가에서 이상한 소리가 들었어요. 꿈에서 들은 걸까요? 난 계속해서 반쯤 깨어 있는 것 같아요. 밤새도록 잠들어 있지만 모든 것이 느껴져요. 밖에 지나가는 자동차 불빛이 보이고 그 빛이 천장을 가로지르 지나가죠. 그리곤 들어요. 모든 게. 그래서 익숙한 소리들에 집중하려고 해요. 내 책상에서 째깍대는 시계 소리, 창문 밖 바람에 움직이는 나뭇가지들 소리. 밤엔 잠을 자야 하죠. 하지만 잠드는 게 무서워요. 그래서 잠들기가 힘들죠. 한 번은 스스로에게 물어봤어. 내가 하고 있는 것을 나는 진짜 믿고 있는 걸까? 오히려 이해하기 어려운 것들은 그거 믿어버리면 쉽게 끝나거든. 폰이 어디 갔지? 육체의 부하가 영생을 믿사오며 오래전부터 배워온 거죠. 왜 그거 믿었을까요? 그땐 왜 의심하지 않았을까요?
People share more relevant information in a job interview than they do on a first date. If you wanted me to hire you, you would tell me your hopes, your dreams, really your innermost thoughts. But since this is a date, the most revealing thing we've shared is that you prefer snow skiing to water skiing, and that as a child, I was afraid of Winnie the Pooh.
Which may have been more revealing than you intended.
I was 5. I thought he would come after my honey. What I'm suggesting is that people prepare a relationship resume containing the same kind of information one would find in a job resume, except about your love life.
That's a terrific idea.
Really? You think so? So here's mine. As you can see, I've included my personal data, height, weight, and whatnot, along with phone number and address. I think address is optional, by the way, as I've known some women in the past to be reluctant about giving theirs to me. That's fine. Then I list all of my involvements since high school, including dates and the title I held in the relationship, such as boyfriend, lover, neighbor, ski instructor.
You've been a busy guy.
Are you accusing me of padding my relationship resume? Because I would never do that. I consider honesty to be the keystone of any relationship. I note that under objectives.
I'm not accusing you of anything.
Okay. Look under special skills.
Wow.
Seriously, I've been told that. And I list 3 references if you want to call and check.
文乐，你要去哪？
回夏令营。
文乐，我是因为家里最近不太方便，所以才租的民宿。
说实话吧，你是不是根本没有打算回去？
什么？
你是不是在这边有新家了？
文乐，
我来就是想搞清楚一件事情：为什么这么多年你都不回来？挺好吃的。
哈，也就这个拿得出手了。
你是取舍吗？来之前申请签证要填关于父亲的信息，我发现我什么都不知道。
要不今晚就睡这吧，不去那边了。
Son, we're worried about you.
You're 31 years old, and you've never brought anyone home to meet us.
So, we've arranged something for you.
I've told you, I'm not into the whole arranged marriage thing.
Oh, it's not that. That's such an antiquated tradition.
So invasive.
Okay, so what have you arranged?
A fuck buddy.
Arranged, fuck buddy.
Please stop saying that.
Oh, sorry, maybe you could call it something else these days. You know, someone you have casual sex with.
Friend with benefits. Pound pals. Glory soulmates.
Come chums. You know?
Hi,
Hiya,
it's great to meet you, Alyssa.
Stephen.
So, do you two want to get to it?
Dad. Oh my god. Sorry, Alyssa.
No, it's okay. That's why I'm here.
Hmm?
I was weirded out when my parents suggested this too.
Really?
Yeah, but they were sweet about it. They said, Alyssa, just because you're busy with work doesn't mean you shouldn't be getting some D in the V action. There's nothing better than the feeling of a good fucking, so we found this nice, thick, big, but not too big penis for you to enjoy.
They said all that?
I'm paraphrasing.
See, Alyssa comes from a good family.
Her mother's a doctor and her father's hung like a horse.
Son, you are free to marry whoever you want, but we are not letting you hump just anyone.
Especially if I'm washing the bed sheets.
That reminds me, if you do decide to do some pegging, don't just chuck it in with the rest of the laundry. That's a hand wash only type job.
Learned that the hard way.
I feel like I'm in a weird nightmare. Alyssa, I'm sorry. You seem really nice, and you're very pretty. But I just can't.
It's okay.
Well, thanks for coming, Alyssa. I'm sensing a real energy from you. Specifically from behind?
You're not wrong. But actually nowadays I see myself as more versatile.
Stephen, that means he's happy either way.
Mum, I know, but I'm not gay.
Polly?
Nope. Just plain old boring straight.
I am too, but back in the day, your mother and I had really incredible mahjong sessions.
I've never seen so many open palms.
I'm actually more into mutual masturbation these days. There's just something more thrilling about it.
That's great to hear. Stephen could do with a hat. We're not convinced about his technique, are we?
He's got weak fingers.
Comes from my side. Jennifer, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your stamina?
'Cause Stephen might struggle to keep up.
Okay, enough. Get out.
I've had my eye on you for some time, scumbag.
Dad? What is this?
I'll be asking the questions. Where were you last night between the hours of 6 to 10 p.m.? This is a photo of the house when I exited the premises. This is when I returned. Notice anything?
What? That's what this is about? It wasn't me. You've got the wrong guy.
You expect me to believe you. You got a track record dating back to 93. Henry Yen, 28 years old, eldest of 2. Did not graduate and still hasn't moved out. Girlfriend, not applicable.
Why do you have all this written in a file?
Hell, just last week you left your dirty shoes in the hallway.
My brand new pair of Doc Martens? What have you done with them?
If you don't put away, I throw away.
How could you?
Maybe I didn't like that the only doctor in the house was your shoes. We got this from our supplier. It says our tariff is changing and our price is increasing.
I don't know anything about that.
I bet your teachers heard that answer a lot.
Is there gonna be a good cop at any point?
Don't play dumb with me, kid.
Listen, Dad. I didn't do it. I was out with friends.
Don't lie to me.
Okay, I was alone. But before I left, there was only one person in the house.
Sophia Yen, street name, the favorite child. An informant notified me that you were the only one on the property yesterday between the hours of 6 to 10 p.m. Aya. If that's true, it's quite incriminating.
An informant? You mean my brother?
I can neither confirm nor deny. Sign the confession and this will all be over. You left the kitchen light on. I know it was you.
Well, it doesn't matter what you know, it matters what you can prove. Maybe you left it on Dad. You are getting forgetful in your old age.
Don't get smart with me.
I'm not the one who left the kitchen light on. And even if I was, I certainly wouldn't tell you.
Go to your room. You know, there was a time when I was on your side of the table.
And I was on yours, son.
That was a long time ago. The job's changed since then.
The job hasn't changed. You've gone soft.
And you've quite the record. Implicated in a scheme to turn on the central heating in July. A history of violence with a slipper. Where were you last night between the hours of 6 to 10 p.m.?
I don't understand English.
Don't play the race card with me.
I'm not saying shit. I ain't no rat.
Frank? What's going on?
Margaret, I'm at a dead end. The trail's gone cold. But I know someone left the light on, and I'm gonna find out who.
Not this again. It doesn't matter who left the kitchen light on. You always take this stuff too far.
Wait. I never said it was the kitchen light.
Well, lucky guess.
No, Margaret, not you.
It's not. It wasn't. I didn't know how to tell you, but there's someone else. He was here with me last night while you were working late.
Between the hours of 6 to 10 p.m.
I had forgotten my purse. He came back in to get it for me. That's when he must have left the kitchen light on. I'm sorry.
So you're saying
I'm afraid so.
he's been walking around without taking his shoes off?
I want a divorce.
I was completely in love with you. I thought you were in love with me. And you land an amazing new job at Amaya, and I couldn't be happier because you're really moving forwards in life. And then the job starts. And I don't know, almost at once, something changes. And I realize you're not just moving forwards with the job, you're moving forward from me. So eventually I ask if you want to split up, and I'm hoping more than anything you're going to say no, but you say yes. And that same afternoon I leave our apartment with 2 bags, and I never hear from you again. I hear about you though. I hear about you the whole time. I hear you started seeing some AI coder called Sergey. I hear that he's moved into the apartment we used to share. But I don't hear from you for 2 years. To be thus is nothing, but to be safely thus. Our fears in Banquo stick deep, and in his royalty of nature reigns that which would be feared. He chid the sisters when first they put the name of king upon me, and bade them speak to him. Then, prophet-like, they hailed him father to a line of kings. Upon my head they placed a fruitless crown, and put a barren sceptre in my gripe, thence to be wrenched with an unlineal hand, and no son of mine succeeding. If to be so, for Banquo's issue have I filed my mind, for them the gracious Duncan have I murdered, put rancours in the vessel of my peace, only for them, to make them kings, the seeds of Banquo kings. Rather than so, come, fate, into the list, and champion me to the utterance. Have you been using my cleansing balm? My cleansing balm. So that's a yes.
No, that's a, I'm not listening because I am writing a paper.
Well, I was just in the shower, and...
You know the water's still running, right?
And I noticed that the cap on my jar of cleansing balm was askew.
Please stop saying cleansing balm.
Which is odd, because whenever I use my cleansing balm, I make sure to screw the cap on tight. Also, the jar's almost half gone, even though I use only a dime-sized amount per the directions.
And I'm the prime suspect.
I'm not saying it wasn't an honest mistake. The shower gets all foggy, you have documented vision problems, you accidentally grab the wrong bottle. A happy accident. Considering your poor situation, which seems to have magically improved in the 2 weeks since you arrived.
There are 2 other people who use our shower.
True. But Day has skin like a newborn baby, and despite many interventions, Q refuses to use anything but bar soap.
I have my own face wash.
And I have my own razor for manscaping.
Oh my god, did you use my razor?
No, like you, I would never use a shower product that didn't belong to me. Just as I suspected. Notes of green tea and jasmine. You're guilty.
And you're dripping water all over my homework.
How did you get in here?
The door.
Okay, why are you in here?
I think that's obvious.
I'm not the settling down type. Lots of girlfriends all the time. Internationally known.
So, add me to the list?
You say that now, then you'll get all clingy. And since we have 3 classes together, I won't even be able to avoid you when you start crying and asking, but why don't you love me, Minho? Why?
Yeah, sounds like the girls you're used to are a little immature. I might be from the US of A, but when it comes to sex, I'm more Parisian.
You just compared a country to a city. Kind of a pet peeve of mine. What you mean to say is you're more French.
The point is, physical pleasure doesn't have to mean emotions or commitment.
Does it have to mean talking?
Well, if we can't talk about it, we shouldn't be doing it.
So if I kiss you, you'll be quiet?
Maybe. Yeah, not feeling it. Huh. See you in class.
I wasn't feeling it either. Just for the record. I've got 3 words for you. Guys, night out.
Hey man, looking good. Big plans?
Big plans. With my boy Day.
I have 4 papers due Monday.
Sweet. You have the rest of the weekend after we go hard tonight. Come on. I put out all the stops for us. I got our names on the VIP list at Vinter.
Vinter?
It's a club day, you know, where people go to have fun. We haven't hung out since school started, so get dressed. I'm calling us a car.
I'm sorry, I've been busy.
Sure. Fine. Whatever. I mean, I don't know if you've seen your girlfriend's stories tonight, but she is all dressed up and out with her friends dancing her ass off.
She just texted to tell me this place sucks. I wish I stayed home.
You two deserve each other.
You want to chill here? I was about to take a study break.
And do what? Watch a movie?
How about a show?
Can we also do face masks?
Face mask, singular. And not one that smells like flowers. Cool?
Cool.